Hi, Lisa. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, Susan. How are you doing?
It's a hard week. It's a hard week for Milwaukee. It's a hard week for our country, and I'm very sad. Um, and I want to welcome our board member, Patti Keating Kahn, to the conversation. We are thrilled to honor you this week at our fundraiser, a wonderful board member and a wonderful person working in Milwaukee.
Thank you so much, Susan, but really the honor is all mine. It's my pleasure to be a part of helping Renaissance in any way that I can. I've been a board member now, I think, for about 10 years, maybe. It's been a long time, but I can remember the day that Jane Mandel called me and said, we're having a brunch for this new theater group that's run by women. Patti, it's right up your alley. This is something you're going to love. So I came, and I never regretted it. Every show has been, I would say, provocative. I think that Renaissance is fearless. Renaissance has always been relevant. And I think those are the things that make us stand out among any other theater groups that I know of. And I've been to theater all over the country. And I can tell you that I don't believe that there's a better quality theater production company in our country right now.
Oh, Patti, that's so kind. And Jane Mandel can talk the wallpaper down off the wall.
Yeah.
We've all done things because Jane has asked us to.
Right.
She's a wonderful person. And yes, a champion for women and a champion for civil justice in Milwaukee and all over.
Yeah, and I know, Patti, you've been involved in so many boards and done so much for Milwaukee at large, from the ACLU to the Milwaukee Film Board, and all of those have elements of racial justice. And would you tell us a little bit more about different aspects of work you've been involved with?
Well, I was the chair of the board for the ACLU of Wisconsin. I was on that board again for about 10 years. And the reason I joined that board was it was an opportunity for me to taking the voices that are unheard to court in a way that otherwise never would be heard. The people who really needed a voice and were being oppressed right before our very eyes. The ACLU is a real champion for causes that otherwise don't get the light of day. And Milwaukee Film, likewise, has, from its very inception, has embedded in our film festival, the only one in the country. It's called the Black Lens Program. And we provide about, I would say about 25% of our films are by Black filmmakers on subjects that are relevant in their lives and their community. We get 75,000 people at our festival every year, and they see these films and they learn about the filmmakers. We also have Cine Sin Fronteras, which is the Hispanic filmmaking section of our film festival, and they are international subjects that are really relevant to American citizens, and to learn about what's going on in the world. There's no better way to do it than a film from another country. But let's go back to Renaissance. I am a real advocate for women. I think that women also have played a minority role in society. I was one of the marchers in the 1977 ERA rally. It goes back that far. And I've always been an advocate for women. And I think that Renaissance plays a really important part in featuring women, giving women opportunities they otherwise wouldn't have, and in as I said earlier, in showing all aspects of society with a fearless kind of bent, without worrying about who are we offending. Just tell the story, tell the truth, tell it like it is. And that's why I love Renaissance.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. I think that we've come to understand even more so over the last few weeks that our commitment to telling stories that you won't hear without us is more important than ever before. And I know, Lisa, you feel the same way.
Yeah, I think we summarize our mission with our little tagline. It's theater by women for everyone. And I've really been impressed by the artistic team and the board and all of the staff that through the years, that's really been the commitment. The for everyone, I think, is really important. And we tell the stories of oppressed communities. We tell the stories you wouldn't regularly hear. And I think that's a rarity in theater. I think that's a rarity in theater in Milwaukee. And the reason we're proceeding with the event on Friday is not just to say, yay us, we're doing everything great, but to say this needs to continue.
Mhm.
After the COVID crisis and, you know, our other honoree, Marty Goebel, co-founded what was the African American theater in town and is no more. So we need to keep raising up those voices, and Renaissance is poised to do that into the future with the community support.
Mhm.
But we've got to move forward to raise funds to make that happen in our Renaissance way.
So I think that we can say we are more committed than ever to telling stories that you wouldn't hear without us, and to hearing voices that are too often overlooked and need to be heard.
To amplifying the truth.
Mm.
Honored to serve with both of you, and
I
I
love
look
you.
forward to Renaissance's future. I love you both.
Mhm.
I
And
love you too.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Oh, I think we're doing good.
Let's do the hard work. Let's fix this.
Yes.
In
Yes.
the ways we can, we are there.
We'll do it together.
We will do
Yeah.
it together. That's right, because we're not alone.